Here we go. I'm going to be starting off April readings this month. Love readings. Bow and Arrow Tarot, my new channel. This will be my first forecast reading that I've done for the channel. So I welcome everybody who's here. I'm so grateful for my very first listeners tuning in. People are so special to me. You're the very first to watch my video, and I really appreciate it. So this is going to be hopefully resonating with some of you. If it doesn't, that's fine. I'm going to have a whole list of other readers from YouTube that you can check out on my playlist that I think are great readers that may have readings that resonate with you instead. But if it does, if something you hear tonight does resonate with you, then all the better. So, just want to shuffle my cards nice and good. We're going to start off with Aries for April. Aries for April. Pull a love romance angel card later. Start off with the Rider-Waite deck. I'm going to pull for Aries for the month of April. Those are fire sign Aries. Those born mostly in the month of April. What's going on in love for Aries during the month of April? As I say, sometimes it'll be one story or multiple stories. Hopefully something will resonate with you, and if it doesn't, that's fine. Just throw it away. If it does, hopefully we can come up with some details to help you on your way. This is for Aries for the month of April. Cups, love. Okay, above all, the love. What do we have on the bottom? Oh my. Oh my, for you Aries, lovers. Lovers have come out. Let me get this card up here. Overall, Two of Cups, twin flame energy, soulmate energy, love of your life. We have multiple loves of our lives. True love, real love, not just passing fancy, real love. That's what's on top. That's what flew out. That's what we have on the bottom. Lovers. So looking good for you this month for Aries. I love it. What do we have here? Let me take a minute to take in these cards. Oh, we've got a lot of offers. A lot of offers, a lot of ideas. Sudden communication. There's going to be some communication this month where there wasn't any last month. Got a lot of communication suddenly coming in, maybe from you or could be from your love interest. Things are going to turn upside down for you, but for the better. You have the Tower here. It's time to change. It's time to change your way of thinking, the way you do things, Aries. Or perhaps somebody else is going to change. They're going to come in with some messages of love for you. And this will be a whole new way of communicating for them. Got the Empress, got the, the Nine of Discs here, Pentacles here. Empress energy, Venus energy. In complete control of her garden. It's just thriving and she's calm. You know, this could be the person you're interested in. You know, could represent that energy, that Venus energy. Venus, that Empress energy, Nine of Pentacles energy, so beautiful. And she's in control of herself. You know, she's really, really got it together, you know. Everything around her is flourishing. It's all been under her own hand. She's got the falcon under control. That could be your love interest. That could be representing the feminine side of your love. Could be someone that you look up to, someone who's really got it together, who's got her career together, who's on her way to having her career together, or vice versa. Doesn't have to be a man. A woman could be a man. Somebody who's got their shit together, you know. It looks like you're either in pursuit of them, and you know that something's going to have to change for you to get them. It's going to involve some communication. Here we have temperance as well. You're going to have to temper. Somebody's got to temper their emotions. We have Ace of Wands. This is big communication, big opportunity here. A big opportunity. Somebody's coming in with an apology, perhaps, or an offer. Maybe you're ready to make that offer. Maybe you're ready to have that Tower moment, make that offer, or someone will make that offer to you, and it'll be a moment for you. But you still have to temper your feelings here. You feel as though you have to temper your feelings. You don't want to go too fast, even though the Wheel of Fortune is turning. You have the wheel here, so it's turning. I mean, Wheel of Fortune, the wheel is always turning, but when it comes up in a reading, it just means that things are really going as they meant to go, as they are meant to go. Whether it be by some kind of divine destiny, or perhaps some people believe you have angels looking over you to make sure certain things in your life happen, regardless of some of the obstacles you may face. Or it could be plans that you've put in place at a higher level, and you said, look, I put these plans in place later in this life with my soulmate. I need for this to happen. Either way, there's some kind of extra divinity here involved when the Wheel of Fortune comes up, in terms of it being a fated meeting. We got some here we have a little bit of perhaps a little bit of deception here, a little bit of going around the bushes, not being completely honest, trying to have your cake and eat it too. Maybe somebody's trying to do that, or perhaps they feel as though they've gotten away with something, but everything kind of comes out in the wash. This seems to be a very low energy, passing energy. It could be that somebody else has been deceiving you, and you've decided to leave all of that thinking behind and temper your emotions. Think with your heart, with an open heart, as opposed to ego emotions. There's a difference, thinking with your heart and thinking with your ego emotions. Your ego emotions don't always involve an open and loving heart. They involve a lot of ego and what you hope to see, or what you think the world should see, as opposed to what you're really feeling. So temperance here, in terms of really being in touch with your feelings and tempering your feelings, your true feelings. Trying to get away from this deception over here. Remember, this is lover energy. You can't help yourself. You're drawn to this person. You have a Six of Cups here. There's a certain amount of this person is not someone you need to take care of per se. I feel that this person really is someone that's got their own thing going on. They have their own career going on. You may not necessarily feel as though that they need you financial wise. Perhaps that's where some of this behavior is coming in, where you're just trying to pretend. Maybe you're boasting a little bit to be more than you are, because you're feeling a little bit inadequate here, is what I'm getting. Because the person that you're after is such a boss already. He's got their shit together so much. But you don't have to do that, because they don't care. True love doesn't care. True love doesn't care about that. True love will find a way. You know, Prince can fall in love with a pauper. When it's true love, they find a way to live together. Love is not about money or stations in life or classes. You can absolutely love somebody who doesn't need you, or that you need, or vice versa. So perhaps you get over this, but I see a victory here. I see you getting over this because the feelings are just so strong, you see. They're just so strong. And that's for Aries. Let's get a little bit of clarity from the Thoth deck. Love this deck. Let's get a little clarity from the Thoth deck. What's going on here? Let's see what are the energies between these cards for Aries, for April, to help us achieve this love or situation, the situation we know we want. twin flame situation. What can we see for April for Aries? Just need to know the energies to tell them, to help them on their way. Help them find their love. What do we see here? What do we see? Show me. What do we see for Aries for the month of April? Find that true love. Give me some clarity. Give me some clarity. All right. Wow. Unbelievable. Beautiful. Emperor popped out. That's the card for Aries. That's the Aries card right there. You know. Mars and Aries. Aries card. Emperor. Just beautiful. He's just on this throne. He knows what he's doing. He's on top of the world. It's the Emperor card. Ace of Cups. The ruler of his world. He's sturdy. This Aries is in control of himself. This is you, Aries, here. But you're ready for this Ace of Cups. You're ready to turn your life around. You're ready to show some communication or receive it. Ace of Cups, this is true love just bursting forth. Again, more cups. It's just cups and cups, cups, cups. So much love here. Happiness. You're ready for the happiness. You want to leave the luck. Perhaps there's been some luxury here. There's been some taking things for granted. You know, if you go too far down this road, that this will turn. You want the true happiness, right? So there has to be some action. There has to be some responsibility here. Somebody has to make a move and accept that move. If you want the happiness, it's all about being open and pouring openly. True happiness pours love from one lotus to the next cup, overflows and overflows. You can't be selfish if you want this. If this is what you want, you can't be selfish, Aries. You have to be open, Aries. You have to be ready, Aries, right? And here we go, King of Pentacles right underneath. So, okay, that's what I'm feeling for this month. That's the message that's coming through. If this is what you want, you have to open up. And it may be hard for you because this is a new thing, right? This is a new thing for you. The way you're communicating, the way you need to communicate to get this. But it's up to you. I mean, do you want this kind of a love? Are you happy to not have it? Perhaps if you already have this kind of a love in your life, then this message isn't for you. But someone out there needs to go through a change here. Needs to turn it upside down and stop acting the same way to get what they want. Right? They have to be willing to communicate. They have to be willing to receive communications. They have to be willing to try new things, to be open to new things, and still stay in their power. If they can do that, temper their feelings, temper yourself, stay in touch with yourself, Aries. I know it's hard being the young one of all the signs. You want what you want it now, you want it your way, but, you know, this may be your first karmic lesson, maybe, on how to get something higher. If you give up a little bit of that attachment, right? Happiness is on the way. The wheel is turning. Here we have lust. You may be dealing with a Leo energy. It's definitely another fire energy. You may be dealing with another fellow Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. Could be dealing with Virgo energy, Taurus energy. There's a lot of lust here. There's a lot of physicality here with this person. You just really can't help yourself when you see them, right? There's also this feeling of you want it to be right. Here you have the Three of Wands, right? You want it to be right. Funnily enough, right on top of 6 where you get your victory. It's a lot of wands as well. Wands, wands, wands. And cups, cups, cups. Cups, you know. But this is virtue. Three of. This is telling me that, you know, this is telling me that you want to do things the right way. You're kind of right now, you're trying to plan on things. You're trying to get things, you want to do it with virtue. You want to do things the right way. You want to take the next step the right way. But there's been a little bit of deception here. There's been a little bit of chaos, right? So there may be some issues there. You may not know where to go. You may think it's too late, right? It's never too late. It's never too late. All you have to do is just step out in truth. Sometimes you just have to make that apology, right? Sometimes you just have to apologize. or you have to be open to the apology. It could be vice versa. You know, you have to give to receive. Sometimes it's the joy of giving. It's the same as the joy of receiving. So sometimes you have to receive an apology instead of giving one. So the Virtue card speaks to that. If this is what you want, if you want to be unionized, if you want to be with someone coupled like this in this love situation, it could be very intense for you, Aries. Are you ready for it? Are you ready for it, Aries? You know, sometimes people say, oh, well, you know, these cards, they sound excellent. Why would anybody not, you know? Sometimes people aren't ready for it. They aren't. Everything isn't easy. It still comes with some work. You know, there's still some work involved. You know, there's still some stepping up your game to make sure that you can keep up with this new love interest. You know, we're helping them step up their game so that you don't, so they can keep up. You can grow together. You know, no one said that once you meet each other and you go through this, that's it. There's still more work involved. But this is the initial work. Are you ready to do it? And that's what I'm reading here. Let me pull some angel cards. See where we're at with the romance angels. See what they say. I think, let's see. Let's just see what the romance angels say. I'm going to pull some romance. What do we have for Aries for April? Romance angels. Card. Oh, a wedding. Wow. This situation involves marriage. Again, lovers. Aries for April. Aries for April. Tell me. Tell me, Aries for April. Love. What's up with their love? And retreat. Sometimes it's time to disconnect from the world. Wow. There you go. So this could be, you know, retreat could mean a lot of things as well. It could be here that you have to get away from your usual haunts, you know, to have this transformation. Get away from your usual life. Be ready to make some changes in your regular life so that you can have this change, this tower moment, right? You know what I'm saying? Or perhaps that when you are ready to have this communication with this person, to open up the communication or to accept the communication, that you shut out the rest of the world, that you both retreat and just spend some time together. Perhaps there's been a little bit of interference from the rest of the world here in your actions or in the way that you've taken your actions. Maybe you've listened to gossip. You listen to other forms of communication that may have blocked your way for whatever reason, retreating from the world, whatever energies are out there. This is a wedding. This situation involves marriage, right? So that is pretty heavy. Again, that talks to lovers, 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 Two of Cups, lovers, wedding, right? Wheel of Fortune, happiness, you know, it's Ace of Cups, all of this love, 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 love. It's just overflowing. You know, are you ready for it? You know, I think that's the question. Are you ready for it? Can you handle it? Can you handle retreating from your regular ways or retreating from the world that you know to get it? You know, is that what it takes? Perhaps. Perhaps. Maybe that's what they're saying. If that's what you want, if you want that wedding moment, perhaps. So, Aries, very nice for you for April. I'm going to try to do some update readings. Hey, this is all about deciding. You know, somebody out there, some Aries out there are going to have an opportunity at love, and it might not come the easy route for them. They may have to do some extra work, but it's up to you, Aries, if that's what you want. I wish you all the best. Thank you. Good night.